half a day, I am First Lady Diann Torres. Second Lady Wella and myself would like to bring you to a few discussions with some of our partners, our agencies, and individuals to kind of share with you where do we go from here. This pandemic has set back our plans for the future, but we must continue to work hard to better our lives. So today we have, of course, Antiwala and myself to share with you a few discussions of, again, where do we go from here? Um, Second Lady Wella, we're happy that you're with us today.
I'm very happy to be with you folks too.
We are excited and we're happy, first of all, that you had a safe flight to your home in Arizona.
Half a day from Arizona. Thank you.
So how is it? How's it being home with the children and the grandchildren?
Oh wow, it's great. It's really nice to see them. We haven't seen them in person for like almost 2 years, so it's a wonderful feeling
I
to be.
bet.
Yeah. They're all growing fast.
Yes, they are. All
Right.
right. So, based on our discussion, our previous discussions, we did want to focus on, again, just continue to better the lives of our people. And we have been, since we did take office, we've helped a lot with the relief efforts, of course, throughout our storms. And I think just being there for LT and Gov throughout this pandemic really has made a big change or a big difference in the work that they do, and that um, experience, I guess, and attitude trickles down to his task force and everybody else
Right.
um, along with their team. So why don't you share with the community and our viewers, why is it important that we continue what we're doing, and why are we at the best place at this point in time?
Okay. I think that we as community have really been good as well to all the protocols that was given to us by the task force, and that we continue to ask our children, grandchildren, to follow by washing and distancing. And I think that's one of the biggest reason why Saipan or the CNMI is the safest place, is because of our due diligence in following protocols.
That's true, and governor and lieutenant governor have always stressed that we would not be where we are at this point in time if it was not really our community. Our people have
Right.
stepped up, they have followed the directives, they have paid attention to curfews, and just simply, like you said, wearing a mask and staying 6 feet away. um, we do continue to share with our community that we should not take this lightly, and that we
Right.
still need to continue to wash our hands and stay distance. Um, it's unfortunate that our neighboring island is experiencing something that we definitely would not like to be at. But
Right.
we continue to pray for them, and we continue to stress to our community to keep up the good work, and to keep following the directives, and just to bear with the task force, bear with your leaders as
Right.
they try to find avenues to make it better for everybody in our community. So I know that you may have heard that we did get some new money into the CNMI. The grants office received over $260,000, again, to help with the community, to aid with food and whatever it is necessary to move on through this pandemic. Again, we do have a lot of people that are doing a lot of good work for our community. I mean, just writing a grant, takes a lot of time and effort. And these people have spent, day in, day out to try to find new money for our people, to help in that relief. So I don't know if you remember too well in the beginning, there was also CARES Act. I mean,
Yes.
this money, even nonprofit organization like the Lady Diann Torres Foundation was able to get, a few $1,000s to move on with our programs and just continuing our efforts. So, at the very beginning of the pandemic, we did have everybody on the grounds, continuing and trying their best to survive, really to survive this pandemic, right?
Right. And I
Mhm.
think that people appreciate what is being given to us because it's all about sharing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
at the end of the day, it's all about sharing.
Yep.
And the fact
Yes.
that, the governor and lieutenant governor are like always on the lookout for whatever we can get through the
Yes.
office so that we
Yes.
can share with the public, our people.
Hmm. Yeah. So talk about sharing. I know that, we do have our frontliners who shared a lot of the work, the legwork that's been going on, especially with our quarantine. How is it like with your experience, traveling from Saipan all the way up to Arizona? Um, just protocol when it comes to flying in an airplane. I don't know if there was quarantine anywhere, but tell us about that experience, and how about compare the difference between that and what you have seen going on here on our island?
Okay. We did not go through quarantine at any of our stops, but we went from Saipan to Guam
Hmm.
to Honolulu and LA and then on to Phoenix. Everything was good, and all the airplanes will or the airlines will announce, the flight attendants will announce that everything has been cleaned and sanitized for the next. And we saw some of the workers in Hawaii
Uh-huh.
who were doing that, while we were waiting for our flight, because that's like the longest layover that we had.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was like 4 hours.
Hmm.
Um, the lines, though, the lines to clear, in Hawaii is really the longest. It's the most wait that
Wow.
you can, yeah. LA, there's really not much. We just go straight to our gates and then, get on the plane to Phoenix. And every everything was good. It was a nice trip.
All right. Did they give you any cot to lay on when you were in Hawaii to
No,
ease your mind? No, because
no.
we've heard that in several individuals that they were given cots to lay on, just to wait
Because
around.
our flight was not very long. Our wait was not very long in
Oh,
Hawaii.
okay.
But it was a good trip.
So
Long.
right. So, how about when you first got into Arizona? Did you self quarantine at all? Just because you have your kids and your grandchildren there?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes, we did that. But like I said, I think that people feel safe because you see everybody, almost everybody wearing masks. Yeah, there's I don't remember ever seeing anybody without a mask in public, and even to go out to stores and stuff here in Arizona,
Hmm.
everybody wears masks,
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, that's great because I know you're safe then.
right? Thank
Yes, we always pray for your safety. But stay home for the most part.
you. Right. Yes.
All right, so
Enjoy the kids, right? And grandkids.
yes, you can let your daughter and your son-in-law go out and enjoy. I know that, in future discussions we will have Miss Northern Marianas and Miss Marianas Earth. We'll talk about women empowerment. What are your thoughts on women empowerment and just women um, in the leadership roles at this point in time? Um, and what we were seeing trend when it comes to women on our island and globally.
I think that, you know, um, women are rising, right?
Mhm.
And it's good to know. It's good to know and see our women, doing more than what used to be done in terms of male, female, you know, kind of like a dominated place or,
Mhm.
right? But um, it's it's good to see. It's good to see that women are rising
Mhm.
and are making a difference in society, in life, because we actually do take good care of our families, right? So we can extend that outside our house and try to, perform um, well in offices and in areas that is public.
Right. So what would your advice be to women who are at this point given up because they are very stressed, they feel the anxiety of just this pandemic, they don't feel like they want to go back to their usual work day or work. What would advice would you give?
I think that we should just take steps ahead, right? I mean, not just try to overdo everything because that's when anxiety comes upon you, right? So I think that women rising is good. At the same time, we should think of our families, right? Within our household. Because yeah, most of the women are with families or have families, children, grandchildren for me. And you know, I know that we should take care of our household and ourselves to better our lives and to really take care of our children.
That's true. That's true. Thank you for that advice as well.
You're welcome. You're a good mom,
Thank you.
right?
Ooh, that advice. I was actually looking for that kind of an advice because at this point, these six kids and online learning, and of course, running the foundation. That's a
Right.
lot to tackle. And at this point, sometimes I feel like, whew, I think I've had enough of everything.
Yes,
What do I do now?
take a time out.
Yeah.
Right? When stress comes on, just take a time out.
I know that our task force, our governor and lieutenant governor continue to do good work for our community to try to survive this. And we did get word that once those vaccines are ready to be distributed, we may be, one of the first to receive these um, the vaccines. So hopefully, before the end of the year, we should start seeing um, our protocols lessen, and by next year, hopefully we get back to our normal lives. So we continue to cross our fingers, continue to pray
Right.
for a better Marianas, better lives for our people, and let us just try to continue to living full and continue what we are doing. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yes, I agree.
yes.
Really.
So, and to well, again, we are missing you during our upcoming
Right.
holidays, Thanksgiving. We will miss you New Year's and Christmas. What message do you have for our people this Thanksgiving?
Havide and Tiro. My family and I wish to extend a humble greeting of thanksgiving to all the people of the CNMI. As we gather with our families, let us pause to acknowledge all the blessings and protections and guidance bestowed upon us by the Lord Almighty. My family and I are grateful for all the support, prayers, and goodwill we've received over the past years. We pray for continued guidance in our effort to keep our community safe as we face the many challenges of COVID-19. Again, we wish you a safe and blessed Thanksgiving. Thank you. Just
All right. Thank you very much, Second Lady Wella, and we will definitely miss your family. Um, we want, again, on behalf of our people too, we want to thank you and Lieutenant Governor for your services. We thank you for your continued efforts in making it safe for us to live here in the CNMI. Just your support for LT means the whole world, and gives him that energy and the drive to wake up every morning and get ready to work for our people. So we thank you and your families for that.
likewise to you, my First Lady.
Yeah, day. All right. So again, like you said, we need to be thankful for what we have received this year. Again, COVID is not a good thing, but we need to
Yeah,
look on the positive side. And the biggest thing I think to be thankful for is really our community.
right.
Um, we
Yeah,
are in the safest place in the world because our community, we are
community.
a community of respectful people. We are a community of caring individuals, and we are a community of loving individuals. So all that put together brings a safe and a healthy Marianas. All right, so Second Lady Wella, again, remember we spoke about some of our ideas. Um, we always put together the Christmas village, and this time, time is different. So we had come up with a different concept this year. We are having, as discussed with you, the Christmas on the Hill drive through. And so
Right.
this is where we have our agencies again who had been our partners, our private partners, join us in bringing some Christmas cheer to the island. So
On behalf of First Lady Diann Torres and myself, we would like to invite each and every one of you to come up on our drive-through Christmas village.
all right, so again, we are inviting everybody, the 1200 and 1300 blocks up on the hill. So that's around the scholarship office. And if you go around across the street, PSS and the Indigenous Affairs office, that entire block will have a Christmas display. So take the time to bring your families and drive through that. We do again have our business partners and, of course, our agencies, our government agencies and organizations bringing you Christmas cheers for this holiday season. So pack up your family in your cars and drive on up and enjoy what display is in store for you. So, on
Yes.
behalf of Governor and myself as well, our families, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a safe and a very happy Thanksgiving.
From our family to yours,
Happy
happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Commonwealth.
Happy Thanksgiving!